How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to check out this clip from Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Now, this clip is pretty important. We'll get to it in a moment, but it's important because, number one, Dak Prescott is black, and number two, he's speaking out against the whole anthem kneeling thing. What he said here in this clip is what I've been saying the whole time. I don't even really agree with the protest at all, but there's a certain way you go about doing things. And if you don't go about it in a particular way, and if you don't do other things that are related to the actual kneeling, which you should be doing, then the question must be asked, why are you really doing it? So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and roll the clip. After we get done with the clip, I'll talk about what he said, and then I'll give you my 2 cents about what he said in a little bit more context. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
I never protest. I never protest during the anthem, and I don't think that's the time or the venue to do so. The game of football has always brought me such a peace, and I think it does the same for a lot of people. A lot of people playing the game, a lot of people watching the game, a lot of people that have any impact of the game. So when you bring such a controversy to the stadium, to the field, to the game, it takes away. It takes away from that. It takes away from the joy and to the love that football brings a lot of people. I'm up for taking a next step, that whatever that step may be, for action and not just kneeling.
Okay, so you see what's happening. You see what's going on there. Now, what he said here, spot on accurate. The first thing is, what is the real purpose? What are we doing? Is there an actual end game here? Okay. Why kneel? Why do all of this? Especially in this particular venue. We're here to play football. We're here to get our minds away from all the politics, all the noise of the world. We're here to come enjoy a game. This is a game we're playing now. Let's not lose sight of that. Okay. I understand this is a big platform. A lot of money is being made, but at the end of the day, it is a game. Let's not lose sight of that fact. So let's play the game. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Beyond that, if you're going to be kneeling, what is your actual purpose? What is your end game? Donald Trump extended an olive branch and said, hey, I know you guys are kneeling and you are protesting police brutality, mass incarceration, this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. If anybody you know is currently in the penitentiary, they're going through rough time and they shouldn't be there, then give me some names and we'll see what we can do to get them out. Okay. And as far as I know, like I said in previous videos, nobody from the NFL, no players have taken them up on that actual offer. So if you're out there kneeling and protesting for the exact thing that Trump gave you an olive branch on, why aren't you really following through? Which is what leads me to my next thing. What Dak said about all the kneeling, like, what's up with some action? Let's see some actual things get done. I mean, all the kneeling, okay, we pretty much know what's going on. Everybody's aware. You're kind of beating a dead horse by continuing to kneel during the National Anthem out there in the field. And then you got guys talking about they're going to defy the prior ruling. I did a video about how they reversed the ruling where they said, when I say they, I mean the owners. They came together and said, there shall be no kneeling. And if you do, it's going to be a team fine. So not only will you get the fine, but it'll be your team. Okay, so it might not even be the particular player. It may be the player in the team, but I digress. The point is that it would not just be you, the kneeler, who suffers. It'd be your entire team. So that puts pressure on the whole team to make sure that each individual person does not get out of line, because I'm not paying for your protests. You know, I got kids, I got whatever I got going on. I'm speaking from the mind of an NFL player, not speaking about me specifically. But if I was in the shoes of a guy that had kids, he's in the league trying to feed his family, his mom, grandma, aunt, it's like, look, man, I don't have time to be paying $10,000, $20,000 because you want to go out there and kneel on the field. You could be using that money that you getting fined to actually put towards a program to help some of these disenfranchised kids you talk about. To put some money aside for a lawyer, or better yet, just buy yourself a plane ticket and go to DC and talk to the president. Matter of fact, you don't even got to do all that. You can just send them an email or something. I mean, you can just get in contact with them some kind of way to get individuals out. It was a crying shame that the rapper Meek Mill didn't go to the White House, but Kim Kardashian did instead, and she was able to get a black woman freed from the penitentiary who had been in jail for like 20 years on a first offense drug crime. Now, like I said in the previous video, this woman was not an angel. She was not a saint, obviously. And that's why she was in the penitentiary. But at least Kim Kardashian was able to go do that. Where are you big tough guys at? Okay? You don't want to swallow your pride to actually get what you want done. It doesn't make any sense. If somebody that I dislike is offering me a thing that can help people that I'm trying to fight with no strings attached, what am I doing? And by strings attached, I mean that I have to be in some kind of peril or danger. Look, if I'm trying to get things accomplished and this person is here helping me to get them accomplished, then let's join forces. I don't have to like you. I can actually just despise you. But that's aside from the point. We have a common interest. Let's work together on that and have that be that. And we can just move on with our lives. That's what it should be. So I salute Dak Prescott. I know he's going to get a lot of abuse. I know it because I know how people are, not just from the black side of things, but from all races that think that their protest is a good one, although it is not. So, yeah, I know he's going to get a lot of heat. But listen to me, Dak. I got your back. I'm with you 100%. I agree with you. I'm not even really in favor of the protest. See, I think Dak might kind of understand why the protest is going on. I particularly don't, but it doesn't even really matter. See how I did that? I was able to not agree with him 100%, but I was able to find common ground with him, which is what these athletes should do out here in the field, kneeling, getting a lot of attention, crying for the media. Find some common ground with people that can actually get things done and do it. Because if you're not, then at the end of the day, all we can do is just label you as an attention seeker and not someone who's actually trying to get change. So what do you think? Do you think that Dak Prescott is right on the money? All the kneeling, all the attention seeking, let's stop all that and let's get some actual progress. Let's do some things. Do you think that Dak Prescott was wrong? Do you think that he was coerced by Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner? Because obviously Dak Prescott, he is the heir apparent to the Cowboys quarterback role, which is almost like being the king. I mean, you had Troy Aikman and who was that before? Tony Romo. Tony Romo wasn't a good guy. Tony Romo used to get beat up so bad because he wasn't Troy Aikman, but that's a different story and I digress. Point is that this is a very prominent organization. Jerry Jones, one of the biggest names in the NFL. He kind of like runs the NFL a little bit. You know, I feel like Jerry Jones has a little bit more leeway than Roger Goodell himself. You understand, who is the NFL's commissioner. So is it a direct order from Jerry Jones, or do you think that Jerry Jones just has guys on the team that are going to have the proper values? Because there's a lot of guys out there that could be playing for the Dallas Cowboys. But when you're talking about drafting people, recruiting people, scouting people, you want to have people of high character as well as high talent. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. That's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.